It is my pleasure to welcome you all most warmly to Abuja for the 31st meeting of the heads of National Drug Law Enforcement Agencies, Africa, HONLAF. I am honored to guide our deliberations this week. After holding our meetings online during the pandemic years, we gathered again last year in Nairobi, where I invited you to Nigeria for this meeting. I am glad to see that so many dignitaries and colleagues accepted this invitation to make their contribution to addressing the world drug problem. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency of Nigeria is proud to organize this meeting together with the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. We have worked assiduously since last year to ensure the successful hosting of the 31st HONLAF meeting. I hereby welcome heads of organizations, representatives, and observers from across Africa and other parts of the world. Nigeria embraced the goals and objectives of the 3 international drug control conventions and also subscribed to other related international protocols. We are committed to the comprehensive implementation of balanced responses to the world drug problem with a focus on the health and welfare of humankind while maintaining a strong and bold stance on countering illicit cultivation, production, manufacturing, and trafficking of illicit substances. The 2023 World Drug Report found that illicit drug supplies continued to be at record levels. Increasingly agile trafficking networks are compounding intersecting global crises and challenging health services and law enforcement responses. Cheap and easy synthetics are changing drug markets with lethal results. Drug use disorders are harming health, including mental health, safety, and well-being, while the harms caused by drug trafficking and illicit drug economies are contributing to many of these threats, from instability and violence to environmental devastation. Young people are using more drugs than previous generations, and the majority of people being treated for drug use disorders in Africa are under the young age of 35. What is worse, the availability of treatment and other services has not kept pace with these developments, and women in particular are suffering from treatment gaps. The world drug problem in all its forms and manifestations affects all of us. The stakes are especially high for Africa. No one country can tackle the problem of this magnitude alone. Just as well, the world drug problem cannot be tackled solely through international policy making. It also requires effective implementation and collaboration among practitioners. This is where HONLAF comes in. The meeting is very important as it enables its parent body, the UN Commission on Narcotic Drugs, to learn about current threats and emerging challenges from practitioners and law enforcement experts from all parts of the continent. We need regional perspectives to enrich the global policy discussion. And HONLAF is the opportunity to bring the African perspective to the global level. The sessions provide a platform to to share knowledge and practices and learn from each other. We will discuss important topics for the region, such as drug trafficking trends, reducing illicit cultivation and production of drugs, including alternative development, financial investigations in drug trafficking cases, measures to counter the illicit manufacturing and diversion of precursor chemicals, as well as the link between drugs and the environment. The 31st meeting will indeed provide an opportunity for us to raise the bar and break new grounds in different areas of our operations and collaborative efforts. I am as excited as a lot of us in this call are to make presentations, listen to others, and share experiences that will positively shape our operations and redefine our cooperation at the end of this conference. Last year, at the 30th meeting in Nairobi, I took advantage of this platform to engage in a number of bilateral meetings with heads of other anti-narcotic organizations. I encourage my colleagues to take the same advantage so that we can build a stronger network across Africa to make our continent a difficult place for global drug cartels. There is so much we can do within the ambit of HONLAF. The cornucopia of benefits is not limited to insights into current trends or workshops on effective enforcement tactics, but also includes reviewing our criminal justice systems, looking for loopholes to plug, and spotlighting prospects for collaboration with regard to drug crime. In our various jurisdictions, we all face peculiar challenges in battling illicit drugs. But it bears repeating that there is so much to draw from our collective strength under the aegis of HONLAF. Furthermore, there are strong institutions and agencies around the world and outside our continent whose partnerships can add sinew and significance to our efforts. This week, Nigeria will provide a platform for experts from all over the continent to address the world drug problem. I hope we will take advantage of the opportunities to forge new alliances that will be effective on the field and help tilt the balance in favor of our respective organizations. Personally, I look forward to the emergence of a strong and actionable communique at the end of this meeting that, in years to come, will be viewed as a watershed in combating illicit drugs in Nigeria. As the host of this August conference, we are prepared to give visiting delegates and participants the best possible experience. Colleagues, delegates, and valued guests, please feel free to enjoy the hospitality of Abuja and have some fun.